Mm.
Can you keep up? Lighter than a dove.
So one is over here. No, hold up. Okay, so it's over this. Yep, there you go.
Anything catch your eye?
So for anyone watching the stream right now, let me know if my mic is working.
Gently does it?
Or if my mic is decent. You know what's so crazy? As I'm sitting here thinking about this, I'm gonna have to put this in my response video to the comments section of my most popular video right now. Because people are acting like, okay, well, we can wall run and woo-wah. Right? But they're acting like if they were climbing in Genshin, they wouldn't have gotten up to like something like this in record time. If I were to record this, hold up, let me see. Cause even if they didn't let us, hold on, let me just, no, I'm gonna climb. I didn't even wall run, and I managed to get up here this fast. If I can get up here this fast, just like this, the same thing applies to Genshin. It does not take that long to do a wall climb. In most areas in Genshin where it's quote unquote you need to climb, you don't even need to climb. You legitimately just can run around the terrain to get to your next spot. Okay, it says right here.
Lighter than a dove.
Oh, there you go. This is behind these rocks. And this is so blatantly Genshin as well, hiding stuff behind piles of rocks.
It's craftsmanship. A wise investment.
Yeah, I ain't saying that's a bad thing, but like, some niggas are acting like woo-wah is not just Genshin Impact 2.0.
Can you keep up?
Hold on, I gotta get to the map. Oh, that's right. I just recently unlocked the loot mapper and the waypoint thingy. So yeah, I just recently unlocked it, which is why you see it on the map. Hold on, there's a faster way to do this. There we go. All right, let's head back here. Zoom down. That's done. Now, last time I was up here, I'm pretty sure I was over here. Excuse me. Hopefully it does not send me into the fight. Where's the ring ray? Nope, wrong one. There we go. Oh my dumbass, I forgot. We were down below. I'm so stupid. Oh, Pete, this is something I realized just recently, that the world that Wuthering Waves exists in, they call it Solaris 3 or Solaris 3. I did not know that.
Come on, fish, come to my net. Back in Raguna, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an Arasti. Turns out, it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land.
No, that's petty as fuck.
Luckily, the troop found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish! Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Well, hand it over, nigga. I need it. Excuse me, I'm eating while at the same time. Oh, also, for anyone who plays Wuthering Waves, who I didn't have this conversation in the Discord with, did y'all see about the whole censorship of Cantarella? Or who I like to call Jello Mafia? And I'm gonna be so honest right now. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I did not notice the camel toe thing at all. I did not notice the camel toe, like at all. I didn't even know it was there until these niggas mentioned it. Oh, her camel toe that was like visible before is no longer visible. And I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I didn't even know what a camel toe was in reference to the female body. I didn't even know what it was until today. I know some niggas gonna be like, bro, how did you not know that? Look, bro, I just did not know.
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay. Who knows? Ask the Order and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim's sail, but the troop found me just in time and took me in. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in
I didn't know either. LOL, it made me realize how much the community needs help. It made me realize how much of a gooner, how many gooners exist in this game's community. That's what it made me realize. Because I'll say this, right? Because I had to start last night. Was it last night or earlier today? I had to start when I watched Ryuku Sensei's video today, where he was like where he basically defended the censorship, and he was like it was a necessity, or it was like he understood why they did it. And I'm gonna be honest, I understood because of the fact that, one, they increased the age rating. People thought that because that Wuthering Waves increased their age rating from 12 plus to 16 plus, it meant that, oh, it was going to be darker, or they're going to be more flashy with their fan service stuff and all that other crap. When in reality, that's not what's going to happen. It's going to be the reverse. Because I found out, this is what I found out or understood like last year when I did a little bit of research about gacha games and how they operate. Like, gacha games, if they have an adult age rating, the likelihood of them being able to like show off like fan service or stuff like that is really low, because they have to censor all that stuff, right? Because there's technically not allowed to show it because it's adult content, and laws in Asian countries related to adult content, they basically censor it. So they have to, you know, oh my lord. My apologies, I have to deal with my damn dog, I swear to God. Anyway, basically, like I was saying, the age rating, they have to put the age rating to like 12 plus or 13 plus for like the preteen to like teenage audience in order to be able to get away with fan service stuff, which is why Zenless Zone Zero is able to get away with fan service in their game. With their age rating be what? I think the age rating for Zenless is like E for everyone, or is like 12 or 13 plus, one of those two is its age rating, and not 16 plus. So yeah. Also, I'm gonna be honest, the whole camel toe thing, as I looked at it and thought about Wuthering Waves as a whole game and what the game is, realistically, that camel toe did not need to be there. It really didn't. Cause like I said in the Discord server, Woo-Wah is not a fan service game. Like, having the camel toe be so visibly exposed on a playable character like Cantarella is so unnecessary. Cause like, if Woo-Wah was like a porn game, right, and they did that, by all means, do it. It's a porn game. It makes sense to do that, right? But in terms of it being like a public game meant for all to play, and mind you, this is a game that they showed off at the PlayStation Expo, where they showed off Wuthering Waves as a new gacha game that'll be playable on PlayStation. So it's like, it's a public game. If you're really about to release a game in this modern day climate, showing off, damn near showing off full-blown genitalia that's like less than 2 inches between itself being exposed and fabric, is like, bro, this is not gonna happen.
Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too. Can you keep up?
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. Actually, boarding the Pilgrim Sail was my choice. I used to compose hymns for the Order. Sounds prestigious. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity. You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily, the troop found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life. We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human. Traveling with the troop, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas for my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon, the Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero. Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case... All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along!
It's gonna be an animated cutscene, right?
Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the balloons? Almost done.
That man fell to his death. It's over.
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Oh, yeah, what's that? Oh god, he dead. Oh my snap, nigga! I did not see that coming. My girl Cancerella spun back.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh no, baby girl, you didn't.
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capulet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page.
Don't strutting up to me like that. Just kiss already, damn it. Kiss.
Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
I was about to say, can I see the tips of her nipples through her shirt? I was like, hold up, what?
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fractidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
I think it's like Ellen Joe. I think so too. Granted, Ellen Joe did it better. What's crazy is I did not even notice the whole nipple thing about Ellen Joe until people were pointing it out, and I was like, hold up, let me take a look closer. And I was like, oh snap, they right. But I'm not complaining. It was perfect. It was something subtle. Granted, she was like power posing. That whole hand to the hip looking back. Oh yeah, she knew what she was doing. Let's start with the clues. Queen of the night. Alright, what is the full cards?
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control.
Power pose my you yapping mother ever. Screw you. Anyway, what's up? Oh, hold on. Let me reread this line. The mist must be coming from the remnant clouds and then okay. That's the power to purify and control them.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the echoes into chaos.
Ooh, this would be a good screenshot pose. Hold up. Perfect. I might use that for the thumbnail. Now it's done. So you're allowed to talk now. Okay. Anyway, my day been pretty fine. Actually, there was such less work to do today. I was so glad. I'm hoping tomorrow is the same way, where there's less work to do. And I get paid for basically standing around and just sweeping floors.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the waveform. The Fraxidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
Good shit. Same with me. No after school activities this last week. So I've been doing jack shit. Tomorrow I do about 3 hours of work and I'll be done. Amen. Preach. Hallelujah. Shoot, I never liked doing after school activities in the first place. My bad, I'm munching on pizza bread or pizza crust.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering
No, I know you
waves.
don't. Hold up. Pause.
Do any clues come to mind?
No, I know you don't do after school activities. I know you're like a... Actually, I don't even know what your job position actually is. I know you work for school. I know you don't go to school. The only reason I mentioned the after school stuff was because I personally never went to the after school stuff. I just never liked doing it. I don't see how anybody wants to do after school activities personally. And I'm just talking about more so like students doing the after school activities rather than you doing it. Because, bro, I swear, the idea of after school activities rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, the idea of staying behind after I spent 8 hours at school, what? Take me home. I am not staying for another 2 hours. I don't care if I'm staying for an extra 30 minutes. I'm not doing that. So who knows? That's probably the thought process of all of them kids. For they ain't been no after school. activities for the last week. Granted, it's probably something else, but I'm just guessing on the students. Oh, excuse me. That was a bad one. Ooh.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Oh, let me read. Dude, when I was in school, I was active AF. I was the swim team, basketball team, wrestling team, football team, being active. Fun. I get it's all good and fun, but like if I don't feel like I want to do it, it's just not fun to me. Plus, I already had an after school activity that wasn't even school related. It was more so church related. I had marching band stuff to do, and I did it for a pretty long time until about 2020. Majority of my young life to teenage life till about right when I graduated. Oh my god, it was like right when I graduated high school. I stopped doing the marching band thing. I was just tired of doing it. I mean, I did after school activities in school, but like I had an after school activity, and boy oh boy oh boy, was it tiring. What was it? 4 days a week we doing marching band practice. Then right after marching band practice, we going straight to church right after that. Especially on a school week or a school day. Shoot, sometimes we'll have a marching band practice on a Saturday, early morning. I'd be like, bruh, I don't want to go to marching band practice on a Saturday morning. Granted, it was like a mixture between marching band practice and we exercised as a band. Like we'll run laps around the area we would exercise in and stuff like that. And it was so tiring. I got tired of it. I did it for so many years. It was just like, bro, I'm tired of doing this. Set me free already.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
Right, you would never understand.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Oh, for anybody who plays Rinascita. Oh, my bad. For anybody who plays Wuthering Waves, how long is Act 3? Does anybody know how long Act 3 is in particular?
The remnant cloud spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony.
I mean, that was pretty freaking obvious. I don't think we needed... I think that was obvious from the jump, if we're being honest. That was so obvious since Act 1. I don't even think we even needed this whole deduction. Like, my nigga, it was pretty straightforward and obvious.
The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
Complete domination.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order? The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the carnival.
My bad. I should have asked this question. Well, I should have asked this at the beginning of the stream. Granted, only one person told me how their day was. That was Tripwire. But anyone else who's watching right now, tell me, how your day been? Hopefully your day been fine. It's been dandy. It's been lax.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains. We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds.
Absolutely.
From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the Laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages.
Sure, bro. Anywho.
If the Divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants?
Obviously not.
If we win the Laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves.
You're valid in saying that, Trip. He's zesty. No doubt. But a lot of people like this dude. Surprisingly. Not surprisingly, because the Wuthering Waves community are hungry for more male characters. Because Wuthering Waves has a real lack of male characters in their game. And people have been really upset about it. They've been very upset, but at this point in time, they've kind of like lost hope with the idea that there will be more male characters, purely because of the fact that Brant is the most recent new male character, right? But every 5-star character that's been pumped out is a female character, right? And the player base of this game is kind of mixed. You got the ladies are playing this game and the dudes are playing this game. The dudes are like, no, we don't want no more male characters. We want only female characters. Screw male characters. And then you got the ladies being like, we want more male characters. Give us more male characters. You're right about the fact that, you know, female characters sell more. But the thing is, Brant, what was it? It was the most recent Gacha revenue chart. Brant did pretty good when he came out last month. He did pretty good. And there are even there are male players as well who are like, yo, where's the cool dudes at? Because what's crazy is Wuwa has some pretty cool looking dudes in this game, right? You got some real saucy dudes like the Dragon Sorcerer. I don't even know how to pronounce that dude's name. I'm just calling him Dragon Sorcerer because it feels appropriate. Dragon Sorcerer is one of the toughest looking dudes in this whole game. Dripped out, sauced out, all of it. He's perfect. The fact that there ain't been another male character like him is, it's my opinion, a spit in the face to that whole character. And the next male character they release is this dude, who's like zesty and flashy, which no problem to him. But he cool and all. Don't get me twisted, but it's like, this ain't the dude I'm looking for. Give me someone with some sauce. Give me someone with some, some grit to his teeth.
Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
Ooh, I will say this. That one character called Scar, that dude, bro, if he becomes playable, I will pull for him. Homeboy, truly an unhinged demon. Wait, what did I call him before? What did I call Scar before? Didn't I call him the lamb chop demon? Yeah. That's right, I called Scar the lamb chop demon because of his transformation that he did. Yeah, it's such a perfect name. Yeah, if that dude becomes playable, I'm pulling for him, hands down. I think that was one of the reasons why I even started playing this game. Let me read. Women and men want hot women. Only women want men. Okay, gay men want men. It's been made. Is there any other interesting topic about Wuthering Waves I want to yap about? If you want to know about the recent censorship thing that happened with Wuwa, I'll tell you about it if you're curious to know about it.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward. Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right, what should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands.
Oh, let me read. I know about it, glad I never picked up Wuwa. I would have wailed on her and then would have been pissed at that censorship. Ooh, perfect. I can say this. I said it earlier, but you weren't here when I said it. Okay, so basically my position on the censorship of her camel toe, in my opinion, they didn't need to do that with the camel toe on everything. They didn't need to. My reasons being for why they didn't need to do that for the camel toe, or add the camel toe, rather, or just like design her with the camel toe, is because one, Wuwa has never presented itself to be a game that's about fan service. It's more so presented itself as a game that cares more about combat than fan service. Granted, you got your fan service characters right there, but like, it's never been something so like borderlines on porn. That camel toe, borderline on porn. Rule 34 exists for a reason. You can look at more than camel toe there. Pixel, bro, go to Pixel. There's a lot of places to find a good camel. Anyway, yeah. The camel toe thing, to me, I ain't gonna lie, they were doing a little too much with that. Because, like, again, this game is not the fan service game. This isn't Zenless. Like, if Zenless were to do something like this with the camel toe, granted, Zenless has already done something like this with the nipple thing, right? Because they got, like, Ellen Jo, who's, like, flexing her nipple through her shirt. It's so blatantly seeing her, like, promotional art, right? Like, if Zenless were to do something like this, I'd be like, okay, it makes sense. Because Zenless has promoted itself as being a Gooner game. Absolutely, right? Gooner plus combat. Wuwa is more so combat, and then the Gooner behavior is like the most secondary thing ever. Excuse me. So that's why I'm not not too upset about her camel toe being censored. That's just me. Granted, when I found out that the elf chick that I'm supposed to fight at the end of the Rinascita story arc, apparently she was wearing a thong piece or like some panty piece under her robe where she fights in. So she's just fighting with bare legs all out, booty legs all out, fighting with a sword or whatever. I found out that that was what she was wearing underneath that outfit. I was shocked. Cause I was shocked when I found out that she wore that. I was like, what? And then when they gave her like the, I guess the granny panty thing. Granted, me personally, I'm not too upset about the granny panty thing. That's just me. Cause her butt still looks great in it. That's all I care about. But I think I would prefer her to have kept the other one. Right? Just so something to flex. Cause like having that versus the camel toe is like, the camel toe is way more egregious than her just wearing panties. Carlotta is probably the second most character in the whole game that's flexing herself wearing lingerie panties underneath her outfit. And they have not censored her out, this character at all. Ooh, excuse me. Let me read. Give me camel toe or give me death. If I look at porn, there ain't gonna be clothes there. That's not entirely true. Sometimes they draw with the clothes on and keep the clothes on. Shoot, I got some fan art pics myself, but the clothes still stay on. Thigh high boots and everything. I'm about to act like a damn dog talking about it. I gotta keep going.
Approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
They clearly designed this character after Rin Tosaka, and you can see it in her face. I can see it.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Ooh, hold up. Peep it. There is something else I can talk about before we continue. There's something I can yap about. Okay, peep it. So, someone posted a video. I think this video is now probably about 10 days old as of now. Because it was 4 days old last time I looked at it. Right now it's probably up to 10 days old at this point. It was basically a video where someone was breaking down how the story writing in Wuwa and Genshin are literally no different from each other. And they're both, and essentially Wuwa has still fallen into the same writing pits or like method of storytelling that Genshin has, which I've been saying that since I started playing this game. And one thing that they criticize Wuwa for that Genshin actually succeeds in is giving you a emotional attachment to the main character, and Wuwa kind of falls flat in this regard because of the fact that one, the rover. Hold up, let me see if I can pop this thing out real quick.
I alone.
Hopefully, I'll do my best. Time for another adventure.
Sometimes I get a little.
I should try to smile more, you say.
Perfect.
Let me be there for
Okay,
everyone.
Because like Rover
As we head
is an
toward
individual
our
who
shared
like
future,
her whole
leaving the past behind.
She talked too much. Anyway, her memory's lost, and crap like that, and she doesn't really have a real motivation or goal in comparison to like the Traveler. The Traveler has a motivation and goal. They want to reunite with their sibling, and some people, actually, I think I might make a video about this. Right? I think I might make a video about this, honestly. Some people are like, oh, well, the Traveler already met with their reunited with their sibling. The story talking about something, we're going to reunite with our sibling. We've already done it before, But people who say that don't even realize that, no, we haven't actually had a real reunion with Aether, or whoever you choose, hasn't really had a real reunion with their sibling at all, even since the first interaction or first encounter with them, right? The first encounter you have with Lumine or Aether, whoever you choose, right? it's like it's all about business. It's not even a family reunion. It's a business reunion. Second time, it wasn't even a reunion because it was more like a memory flashback that the traveler was able to perceive. And then the third time it was still a business interaction with a little bit of family time on the side as like a side dish, right? Like the traveler still has not had a true, genuine family reunion with their twin at all. So the goal of trying to get their sibling and have that reunion again is still there. It's still realistic. It's still viable. Still solid. Rover, on the other hand, is like, Rover just woke up. They don't even know what the heck they're even doing. They're like, bro, where am I? Who am I? What am I doing here? It is what it is, right? They're guided by other people to go to point A to point B. Whereas the traveler isn't really guided by people to go to point A to point B, but rather, well, they are, but like not in the same sense of, oh, they don't know what to do or where they not at, because they have a helper being Paimon, and they get information via the Archons or whoever they speak to at the end of Archon Quest to go to like the next nation or what to expect of the next nation. But it's not like the traveler can't do nothing at all if he isn't guided by them. Because without a shadow of doubt, the traveler would have still went to Inazuma, even if they didn't talk to Zhongli. The traveler would have still went to Sumeru, even if they didn't talk to Yaimiko, and so on and so forth, right? Rover, on the other hand, is like, niggas need to guide the Rover around on a leash to tell him, hey, yo, you need to go here. Hey, yo, you need to go here. I think, granted, the Rinascita plot line, at least the beginning of it, it feels more so like the Rover wanted to... Ooh, hold up. Yeah. I think not even the Rinascita plotline. It's more like it was like the beginning of like the Black Shores plotline where Ambi started tweaking out or whatever, and they didn't know what the world going on with Ambi. And then I feel like that's been the goal of the Rover currently, trying to find a way to help Ambi. So I feel like that's what the concrete goal is right now. But once this goal is complete, then it's like, okay, so what's the next goal on the Rover's list? What is the end goal that they're striving for personally? As the memory erased to Rover, not the, oh, I had my memories of my past life goal. Basically. I feel like that button was square last time. Anyway. Do I need to do anything else? What time is it? I think I yapped for a good amount of time. Okay. Yeah, I yapped for a good amount of time. It's time to get back to the story. Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna say this right now for anybody watching the stream right now.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. I'm gonna say this. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive.
Okay, now I can say this point. For any of those who are watching the stream right now who commented on my most recent video, my most popular video right now, and argued that the grapple in Wuha was this greatest thing since sliced bread type thing, as you saw, the grapple is only really useful, let's be honest, when there's a grapple point. I have no need to use the grapple outside of a grapple point. Genuinely. I know someone's gonna be like, I disagree. I'm being honest. I have no reason to use the grapple outside of using it when a grapple point is nearby. That's my only reason of using it. I have no other reason to use it beyond that.
For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
I ain't gonna lie, that plot sounds crazy, but I'd sit and watch it on everything. I'd watch it. It's like a mixture between Isekai and Star Trek. And I need to get this screenshot, because this probably more than likely will be the thumbnail screenshot. It's a really good screenshot, actually.
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the Minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her. This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Interesting.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable.
AKA, what happened in the first, five or six acts of the game when you first started? That's basically what the plot was. Except for this whole good people have their wishes fulfilled. I don't know what wishes need to be fulfilled back in Act 6, but everything else was pretty spot on.
This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
I think I should say this now.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage.
They're power posing. Respect. Let me get that screenshot. Anyway, I think I need to say this now. I think this has probably got to be, if I'm being 100% honest, I feel like this part right here, this whole let's practice before we go out and do our mission, I feel like this is the most unnecessary part to actually do. Story-wise, I feel like this whole part should have just been cut out. There's no reason for us to waste time doing this. This is just like adding on runtime. That's what this is. We do not need to do this. Correction, I don't need to do this. It is legitimately unnecessary.
All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed.
I could easily hit the skip button, but I'm not doing that.
Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas.
Oh, this music going stupid right now.
Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together.
Okay, this is the only worthwhile thing about this.
As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze.
Solace in their gaze, huh?
Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
Did Carlotta plush, or am I tripping? Oh, this is interactive.
Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars
Wait,
cease
how am I supposed to do that?
shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting it now. Okay, I take back what I said about this being the most unnecessary part. Son of a... Oh, the rover doing her thing right now. If these niggas don't swap spit already... Ooh, that was close. I almost pressed the wrong button. Hold up. Had to pause. Time to get the screenshot. No! I missed my screenshot. I am upset. No, I am genuinely upset. I couldn't get my screenshot. I'm bad. I gotta get the screenshot off my computer. That freaking sucks.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
Am I blushing or is it just a spotlight? Rover, stop it.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival.
Okay, never mind. So I guess I take back everything I said earlier about this stuff, about this part being the most useless thing and not needing to do it. Because it legitimately was less than probably, what, 5 minutes? Which was good. Like that. Anyway. What I was about to say? Oh, yeah. The rover clearly likes short chicks. Clearly. You see how the way the rover was looking at Carlotta the whole time?
Oh, and speaking of which...
They like short chicks.
There's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
My mask.
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we? This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
I don't know, man. Roche's thighs ain't no joke. True. I was acting like a gooner fiend last night. Not even last night. It was the night before last night when I live streamed Woo-Wah. I'm gonna correct myself. I was talking about Roche the entire time since she appeared on screen. Her face cute. Her outfit is awesome. I really do like her outfit. I really like the feel and the vibe of it. Just the design overall for her outfit is tough. Bro, there was even some things about Roshia's character animations that I noticed. Yo, actually, I can flex this right now. I got the time. I can do this right now. You gonna see what I'm talking about. Thank you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's peep this. Peep it. You gonna see what I'm talking about. Because it was something I did not notice
will sink into the depths
until last second. Peep this. I don't think this is something nobody notices about Roshia at all. And her character animations. Peep this. You see that, right? The first attack, she's throwing her cheeks out. Blatantly. Yes, you can say, oh, it's the freaking the suitcase is heavy. So of course it's gonna throw her body weight around. Obviously. Granted, they didn't need to do that, but they did it anyway. First thing, throwing the booty cheek all out. What was the second one? Okay, the second one was pretty fine. It was nothing wrong with that. Granted, I'm not saying nothing wrong with any of these poses in the slightest. I'll just say it's something I noticed. Like, even if you were attacked from behind. Look at that. But all in your face. What was the other move that I noticed that she did? Oh! Hold up. When she did this. When she does that, and she slams down onto the ground, I thought she was grabbing the suitcase from the front and slamming it down in front of her. No. When she slams down, she's slamming it down with her butt. She sits on it. She booty slams on her suitcase to slam it at the enemy. That's what she's doing. The amount of butt stuff going on here is crazy. Granted, I'm not complaining, but still, you get the point. They sexualized this girl without people even realizing it. I don't know if anybody even realized that about Roshia. You can do it through each bounce. I think is different. Let's see if I can do it through. Hold up. One. Oh, that's right. I need to charge up her energy to do that. Hold up. Alright, hold up. One. Okay, so the first bounce, she slams with her butt. Second bounce, she stands on it. When she slams it, third time, she slams with her butt. That must be a new Echo, because I have not seen that Echo do that before. Oh snap! There's another thing I realized. Yeah, there's another thing I realized last night. You see how freaking homegirl, I forgot what her name is, Camilla? Yeah, Camilla. She got this whole thing in her pantyhose where it's like you see them lines, right? They could have easily done this with Jello Mafia. Just done this, like give her the lines on her pantyhose, right? They could have done that as a replacement for like the camel toe. Each one. Echoes sometimes have two different animations. Okay, because I've never. Okay, so that did that. This I have this Echo. That's the crazy part. I've never done that move before. Anytime I held down using that move, they will usually flap into the air and just like breathe fire. Maybe the second animation is unlocked via doing something different or leveling up the Echo in question. Wait, is Rosia's thighs thicker than fucking Verina's and what's her name? Encore's? No way. The 1.0 boss Echoes have a 2.0 nightmare. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tenchi. I appreciate that because I did not know that. Granted, I did hear about a new Echo set that was released when Rinascita released, but like it was more so I only heard about it how it like made characters of version 1 still relevant in the meta. That's as far as I know about that Echo set, or about a Echo set. Excuse me. Man, I should have pulled for Roshia. I'm gonna have to pull for her when she spins back. Oh, and apparently Roche is probably what the worst limited 5-star that's been released, because you don't really need her when other characters do what she does better. I think something like that.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
I'm actually shocked that this woman is actually invisible and she's not an echo. She's a real person.
A small token of my appreciation.
I want to rush it, but Phoebe,
Abby,
man, I wanted her more.
I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? You're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece.
Sure, they looking all shy and stuff. I swear.
I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else.
Bro, she over there blushing so freaking hard. I swear, every female character, this is why Wuthering Waves will be forever known as Gathering Wives. The amount of females that drop to their knees in the presence of the rover is ridiculous. This is crazy. Why are you blushing for? I mean, yeah, it's probably something, it's like, it's not a good gesture. This is not something worth blushing about. Goodness gracious. Look at her.
I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
They're making this blatantly. Look how this nigga, what you call it, Ambi is looking. You see that? You saw that dumb look the mother ever had on his face? They're doing it on purpose. This game will never beat the allegations of being called Gathering Wives ever. It's never beating it if this is something they're forever gonna keep doing. Bro, you don't even see male characters drop to their knees this fast to the rover. Let's be honest. They were like, I respect your power, bro. Then every female character in the game drops to their knees, being like, yes, please, Rover. You are a savior. Oh, you're a female Rover? Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure you got a sword on you anyway. I still slob on your knob. You wanna know why? It's because I'm a grade A sub. That's why. That's how every female character in this game act. Grade A subs. Wow, freaking what's her name? Shorekeeper is a S tier sub. I promise you. Watch this, it's gonna happen. In the future of this game, they're gonna make a statue for the rover as a sign of appreciation and respect for the rover helping out whatever issue happened. They're gonna build a whole statue to it, and then people gonna have memes of showing their female characters kneeling before the statue, praising it. Amen, hallelujah. The second coming is here. It's gonna be a wrap. Ooh, withering hero. They wither in the presence of the rover. Exactly.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway,
Look! Oh my god!
why don't you unwrap it?
Bro. Y'all saw that. She's stuttering. She blushing hard. My girl, we're associates at best. We ain't even reached the tier of friendship yet. We don't even know each other like that. I don't even know what you even like to eat. And you're blushing? Girl, stay 10 toes. What are you doing? And look at the rover's face.
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
Like, bro, look at all this ultra glazing behavior, meat rider behavior. Look at how she's acting, nigga. Oh man. She went straight to marriage was over. Exactly. We skipped steps. You didn't even take her out on a date yet. You didn't even feed me properly. If you're gonna give me a gift of appreciation, at least feed me first. Respect my individuality before you try to put a ring on this finger.
I'm pleased you like it. The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
Look at Ambi's face. He's still making that dumb face.
We will, for sure.
Nigga, you're not even gonna be wearing it.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Ragusa tonight. I have some additional information to share with you.
Oh, so now we're going on a date. Okay.
Ragusa.
Now they're talking about, oh, let's now go on the date. Crazy.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Ragusa serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own
I should let her finish talking first. Damn.
There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves.
Let me read. Carlotta, Rover, I have reservations for us. All you need to do is sign this. Slide over marriage certification. Certificate. Wait up. Yeah, certificate. You know what's so crazy? That whole description you just gave, it reminded me of that episode of Konosuba where they went to that village where Aqua is praised as the goddess there, and everyone there is basically a follower of her, and they're all crazy, hardcore religious people that try to get people to convert to them. You had that little girl who was like, "Thank you, sir, for your help. Do you mind telling me your name?" "Oh, no, it's Kazuma." "Oh, really? Do you mind writing that down on this piece of paper?" "Oh, sure, bro. I got you." Oh my god. She tried to get me to sign this paper. That was gonna make me a member of their church. God forbid. Rip that paper in half in front of her. The whole scene was dramatic. It was freaking hilarious. It's one of my favorite scenes of that whole anime. Oh man, that thing was hilarious. Let's be honest, we signed it. I'm most definitely signing it. I would. I'm talking crazy right now about it, simply from a writing perspective of this story. But I would sign it.
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise. There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Ragusa, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the truth. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage.
Oh snap! I just remembered something.
Decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas.
Okay, peep it.
Was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
Okay, peep this. Okay, for Trip and Joshua, if y'all still watching the stream right now. Okay. That new artifact set and in Genshin, the one with the information about it that I was trying to tell y'all about. Tried to tell Trip about the other night. It was the feather of the cryo set. The feather of the cryo set. Okay, because I managed to get at least 4-star of rarity of that entire artifact set. So people. So the information on it talked about the entity that apparently Skirk is, I guess, was sent to look for traces of in Nodcry. The entity was referred to as the Voyager, right? And they were sitting on a celestial disc shape something in some random part of space, meditating, observing the universe and crap. Then they went to Teyvat because they caught a glimpse of it, even though they didn't notice it until then. Went there, met the Dragon Lord, told them what was going to happen. Dragon Lord said, "I'm staying 10 toes." They leave, come back, the world has changed entirely. New gods, the reign, the new structure, everything. The Voyager, this entity, manages to project their spirit into Teyvat, which at this point is covered, more than likely, no, hold on, I don't think at that point in time it was covered by the firmament. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it. They project their mind into Teyvat, they possess the body of a little boy or a little girl, whoever it was. Then it leads to the whole story about how this traveler fell in love with the Seelie, or a Seelie fell in love with the traveler. So it basically connects to that whole little story thing, basically. Which I was so interested by that. The fact that the entity that they referred to it as the Voyager, and not that this celestial disc-shaped platform or thing they were on, just sounds like a spaceship to me. Unless it's a literal disc shape in the middle of space somewhere.
Exactly. When we heard the Blackshaws were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation, and to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Rinascita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them.
Was that was that person named Bronya? It would make sense. They didn't ever allude to the Voyager's name. They just said that the Voyager was called Voyager, or rather, that's what the description referred to the entity as Voyager, right? They never gave it a description of what the entity looked like. It just said this entity was like light years away on their celestial disc, just chilling, meditating, and then did what they did. And I also think that this entity, the Voyager, is the entity that is more than likely the third descender. Hold up, third or second? Let me think. Cause we know who the first and fourth descender are. Second and third is the difficult one. So the second one is probably Nibelung, and then the third one is more than likely the Voyager. I'm placing my bets now that the third descender is the Voyager. I'm just placing my bets now. Okay, it makes sense. This entity and what they did, because like after the fall of the Seelies, or the Seelies falling in love with that human, possessed human, didn't it spark like another war spark off, right? Where the sky shattered, delusion and all that crap went rampant into the world, and that's why they had to drop the divine nails to subdue the nonsense. If that person fell in love with a Seelie, or vice versa, then it would make sense, since those two are usually together. Ooh, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now. I see the connection you're making. You're saying that not if it was Bronya or Seelie. Now that would be crazy. If the Voyager is Bronya and the human that they fell in love with was Seelie, or rather one of the servants of the primordial one, this was Seelie, that would be crazy. Granted, I know there's another part of that artifact set that talks about the loved one of the Cryo Archon or something like that. I may be wrong about that. I may have to double check it, but it was wild. Because I was only looking for that in particular information about the Voyager, and it was just the most mind-blowing thing ever. And knowing that Skirk was sent out on a mission by her master to look for traces of the Voyager is the most crazy part.
prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
The first beacon, the Sentinel. This probably be the first beacon. Oh, hold up. There was another thing that was interesting. Oh, okay. This was the other thing that was interesting about the artifact set, or the description of the artifact set, right? It's the way they phrased each beginning sentence referring to Skirk going out on a mission sent by her master, right? It kept phrasing it differently, whether she's looking for a treasure hidden beneath the snow, or she's looking for the trails of remaining traces of the Voyager, or looking for treasure hidden in the ruins of the Golden City, or something like that. It always changed. Each artifact changed what she was doing. So it seemed like she's multitasking. Well, Skirk is multitasking, or got multiple missions that she needs to do in this one area.
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganazi access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden.
Fleur de Lis, that's her name. Fleur de Lis. So Fleur de Lis more than likely. Oh, snap! Never mind.
The Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl.
I gotta be quiet now.
During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim Sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
I just noticed that mashup of stars in the sky is a depiction of the whale and their snout blowing water on top of it. I just realized that. Also, it's always interesting. I do like stories like that where it's like, oh, this rebellious person ends up becoming this chosen one by a god or whatever. I always like stories like that because usually the rebellious person is like, man, F your god and all of that stuff, and then they end up walking down the path that they disdain so much. And granted, they end up having a more nuanced point of view after the fact, which I respect.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganazi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Oh, let me read this real quick. Here's Bellsway, and she, the other character, and she's the other characters I'm waiting for. Granted, I'm not even sure if she's even gonna become playable. It will be shocking if Fredalones, I forgot how to pronounce that girl's name already. The Blessed Maiden. It'll be shocked. I would be shocked if they make her a playable character, because Scar, he hasn't become a playable character yet, despite the fact he's a boss fight. Right? So I'm kind of iffy on the idea that she will become a playable character, especially after the censorship that they did to her. I think people, granted, realistically, people will still pull for her character. Niggas is not gonna act like they're not gonna pull for her character, regardless of that censorship. People still gonna pull for her. Let's be honest. Of course, there gonna be some who gonna try to stand on their morals, being like, I'm not pulling because of the censorship.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions.
This girl is like 2 feet shorter.
Express our true selves and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganazi of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Yep, she got such Rin Tosaka energy. I can feel it. This is something Rin Tosaka would tell me. And she'll stand confident on it too. I can feel the confidence.
Rest well. And tomorrow, we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Did she hold up? Did she just wink? If I find out she winked, I'm gonna throw my headphones. Okay, she didn't wink. Never mind. Had to get that screenshot. You feel me?
Rest well. And tomorrow, We shall take the stage together at the Carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Like, Carlotta got such panty game going on. The fact that they haven't censored her is kind of wild. Actually, because they didn't need to. I'm saying, thinking about it, they don't need to censor her anyway. Her outfit is fine. It's not crazy. You asked a long question on you.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready. Understood.
Hold on, how long have I been streaming for? I need to see. Okay, so I've been streaming for about an hour and 30 minutes. So I just need to play for 30 more minutes and I'm good. So, we're gonna continue.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta, very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the Carnival, huh? Yeah!
I mean, that looks the same. Okay, we got something different going on here. My girl Zanny. I'm so pulling for her.
Can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. We should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet?
Her name is Margarita.
Quite a while.
How's that I didn't notice that before?
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky is just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Good morning, Miss Bad Bitch. You gonna be worth every polychrome, not polychrome, asteroid that I have. Granted, I only have enough asteroid for one temple. Ain't that crazy? Bro, I need to dedicate, if any type of free time I have, to run. Since I got the loot mapper now, I need to dedicate any time I have to just running around collecting boxes at this point.
I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask?
And I came across some
However,
crazy art of Zanny.
It's
I
crystal
ain't gonna
clear
lie.
to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet? Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
These niggas don't know to go somewhere. Bro, if the place you usually go to get a bite to eat is not available to serve you joint, bro. Simple stuff. I would have pooped for Phoebe if I had enough pulls, I swear.
Seamoss from the Pioneer Association. Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Shoot, not only that. It feels like even though I've done a lot of main story stuff, it doesn't feel like I've gotten a lot of pulls from it.
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. You want a picture with me? But... Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
Whoa, this camera a little wild. It's a little too loose and too fidgety. And the fact that I can control the camera with both the left and right stick is wild. That's probably what's throwing me off right now. Yeah, the camera in this game sucks. They need to fix this.
Ah, Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here?
Oh my guy, it's been a while.
You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. She fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets. The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
You know what's crazy? Phoebe looks more so like the that maiden. She looks more so like the Blessed Maiden. If anything, I feel like it'll feel more appropriate if she gets chosen by the Blessed Maiden, honestly. There ain't nothing worth yapping about right now. And the fact that they set the rover to spectral power is a little interesting.
You're here. For the Raganazi, the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move.
Yeah, and the opposition, known as Cantarella.
Arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight? Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation.
Yeah, if I do that flicking the stick thing again, like they did earlier when we were training or doing practice.
Time has come. Let's go.
Oh snap! Well, I know what cutscene I'm using next in my next video. This is most definitely a date.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites.
Sunday, is that you? No, the freaking Mage of Conria.
What is that?
Oh, the whole plan going out like this in a cutscene? Oh my god, yes.
Friends, why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow?
That nigga is Sunday blatantly. He got the halo and everything.
High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
Oh my god, here she go lurking. It's a wrap,
woman,
my guy.
She's with the Fraxidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
She's just chilling? Seriously? There's no way she doesn't see the road from this distance. She's not that blind. She's not stupid. Talking about something, we need to follow her. My nigga, you walked up on her. This is not following.
Right this way.
So she has a teleportation ability. Oh my god, the pigtails that she got going on is freaking sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I need to zoom into what type of pants she's wearing. Because really she's wearing black pantyhose. And I need a closer look. Is she wearing a mini skirt too? If she's wearing a mini skirt, it's already a wrap for me. I'm gonna get cooked.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Aw, don't fret. I've been invited to this grand feast as a conductor.
She's so fine. Like, oh my goodness.
Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
I love her voice.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here.
She's just chilling. That's what this is. She's just chilling. Watch, I take the other eye out the socket with this freaking sword. I'm trying to get a closer look at what the freak she's wearing. It looks like she is wearing a mini skirt with her pantyhose, but but these freaking long drape pieces on her outfit kind of whack. I'm not going to... No, let me not say that. It's not whack. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation. Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it.
What's going to happen right now?
We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions.
I feel like something about to go down. Those straps are supposed to resemble a phallus. Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier, but like my brain didn't feel like saying it.
Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate.
Homegirl out here acting like this is Assassin's Creed. This ain't Assassin's Creed. This is not time for Ezio Auditore. Oh, wait, did I say his name right? Oh, and 2 cutscenes? I bet nobody can see her either.
The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived.
Excuse you? Did she just... Nigga, did she just peel open the sky? Or am I tripping? That was crazy.
The magic is ready to unfold.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling for her whenever she comes around. I am. Yep. I'm doing it. I don't know why Carlotta acting like she ain't got a rifle in her hand to shoot this nigga in the chest.
As anticipated, the Praxetus is boss fight.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
My nigga, we haven't even danced. What
She
you talking about?
intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
I swear, Roshi have been sitting here commanding the
Everyone
squad.
is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. DB is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Oh, so this is what...
Leave that to me.
Nigga, we fading into the shadow.
Be on YouTube.
Why are we acting like there's no light outside? Granted, this 2-man mission about to go stupid.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then?
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage.
Okay, something stupid about to happen. I don't know what's about to happen, but I can feel something crazy.
An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, 2 valiant heroes step forth, accepting the ministry.
Look at him just flexing on the crowd. I swear, her rifle is so bizarre. It's the most unique and bizarre rifle I've ever seen. And I can't tell if it's manifested from her power or if it's an actual gun. Granted, it's more than likely it's the former. Oh, it's time to dance? Hold on, let me get my controller. Don't lift your skirt up, girl. Everyone gonna see your underwear. It's only meant for me to see. I spent money for you.
Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead?
Look at this. The grapple function only becoming usable in moments like this.
Free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer on their...
I should have just slow walked it.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
The quest against malevolence. Ooh. So we're in Act 2 of the play. Killing these people can be so easy.
My compliments. You will yield. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Don't confront them head on.
Ooh, that was close. Oh, it's levitating. I was about to say, what the hell? How are we supposed to go up? Then it starts levitating.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Running won't save you.
Swift and resolute.
Watch out!
Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps?
Bro, I'm liking Roshia more and more the more times I see her on screen. I swear I am. Yeah, give me a fist bump. Okay! Why is she blushing? That was cute.
See her join the heroes' ranks.
I like that. Hold up. I gotta stop it real quick. I really like that. Oh, she getting pissed.
Ah, how delightful. I await your shallow, bated breath.
Oh, we're moving forward. Nice. But bro, that fist bump was so freaking adorable.
The hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation.
Okay, Act 3 really doing this thing right now. I'm gonna keep saying it. That fist bump, I was like, okay, so how the fist bump go down? That little tap. Ah, let's go. My nigga. Look at the squad of powerful women. Doing anything. I must respect it.
Unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
There's so much animation going on that it doesn't even give any type of time for a stop to like screenshot anything. Oh, it's this. This is gonna be such a clean sweep. I fought this already.
The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Still recognize me? Mamma mia!
only reason this is so easy.
The cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave.
Honestly, the only reason this is such a clean sweep because I dropped my rank level down so that I'll be able to get back through these fights.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes?
No, obviously not. Because you're fine ass. Anyway. Bro, I could not fight any of these women. I couldn't fight these antagonistic women. I would fall to the floor and be like, bro, I can't fight a bad bitch. I can't. She's gorgeous. You expect me to mess her face up? I can't do that.
But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire.
I like the fact, I like all these camera angle changes they've been doing.
Behind that idyllic ending, the Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
Well, it seems like the order isn't as much as the ass wipes as I thought they were. Another cutscene. 3 cutscenes back to back?
Ah, come now.
This is a real Shogun moment.
Let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
What is that? What is this all-seeing eye? Nigga, what? Bruh. Am I tripping? You know, it'd be so cool if I finished Act 3 tonight. Wait a minute, how long is this final part? Yeah, there's a lot of butt action going on with Roshia. Blatantly. It's short. It has 2 phases. Should I increase my world level so that I'll be able to have a more challenging fight so it can last a little longer? Because right now everything is level 45 where all my characters are like level 50. Well, not all my characters, but a handful of my characters are like level 50. Wait a minute, hold up. I mean, I'm at levels in this boss, but has some annoying attacks that I almost lost. No, any time was. Okay, then that sounds like I should just keep it at level 40. Hopefully, if I'm running in with this team of characters for the fight, I'm down.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
I guess we finish Act 3 tonight. That's what this means.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
I swear, sometimes Roshi will just be screaming.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus Overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnival.
I gotta rank who's my favorite Rinascita character. Actually, I think I have at least 4 or 5. Oops, hold on, I gotta shut up now. What the crap? I know damn
The
well she.
wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog 4. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
Okay, Zenless, or not Zenless, but Wuthering has been some very good visual storytelling.
Yet you
Okay.
remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has
Gotcha.
clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter the
I hate that they let you get stuck in the air like that.
trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded, a purge of the holy maiden and all heretics. My king, what holds your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Stubbornness. Running won't save you. That brilliance lights the way.
Let's get it, yay. Okay, so I got like 3 cutscenes to use for my next video.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes.
Oh boy, you're gonna face this.
Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born of violence shall end in violence.
This is a very interesting boss fight. Even the realm in which the fight taking place is interesting. Oh snap! My nigga.
You've crossed the wrong path. Surrender.
That was crazy that they just did that.
I'll warm up the crowd. In for performance.
Moment of resonance. No hesitation. Bad timing.
Found your weak spot.
Alright, time to shoot this nigga now.
Favors me. Is that it?
This is vicious. I'm still gonna get these shots in for explode. Yeah, like, that's the thing.
In the name
Bitch
of
ass
the
nigga.
Montellis. Still recognize me?
It still hit me while I was in SO transformation?
Stubbornness.
Nigga. The squad is dying.
Unexpected progress. My compliments. Aerial stunt. Mamma mia. Avanti. Figurati.
The hour is upon us. One with the sound. Keep it together.
Bullshit. You did not hit me. Okay, you got that. My stamina running out. I can't attack the way I want to attack.
Last chance.
I hate that whip.
Mamma mia.
No way you froze me. Come on, come on, come on. Let me move. Ooh, I was close. Almost got hit by the attack.
I'll warm up the performance. My compliments.
One more time.
Crap.
My compliments. The stage is set.
Gotcha,
Glory
Zach.
demands more.
Let's get it. Oh, we running up there.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
Oh, that nigga is coming. Look at their Sunday just chilling. Now fight the boss for real this time. If I fight the boss for real this time, I'm gonna win. Okay, wicked.
If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free. We'll give this performance the perfect finale.
Russia is shooting out rockets and crap. She letting the rifle sing. Amen. Caught you lacking. Oh, let's get it. Swing the scythe again. Swing it, damn it. Put her in the body bag. Go ahead, do it.
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow.
Why she would cover her right eye
The
for
symphony
anyway?
between us has only just begun its overture.
This 2 10-toe squad? Oh my goodness! Wait, did they even get a chance to defend it? No, why didn't it? That sucks. I wanted to see them defend it. This is a long cutscene. How long is this? 2 minutes? Oh snap! I got my crown, baby. I got my thorns crowned. Let's get it. Sunday layman over there just watching from far, being like, interesting. Face us. Get out of here. You ain't do nothing. Also, I do not know where that location is in the game. The loading screen location, I do not know where that is in the game. Crap. I couldn't get another cutscene. I hate how fast this stuff be going. And get this man's cheeks off my screen.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
But that was kind of weak, I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of a weak bow. Just clutching the fist. That's all we don't do. I feel like that's
Lady Arbiter, I have heard thy call.
Oh shit.
I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity. Lady Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She too doth move within the fold.
You're telling me nobody knows that woman? Wait a minute, she was behind him? How did the earlier camera angle didn't show him then? Nah, nigga. Nah. Wait, will I meet homegirl right now if I go try to find her in the area? Will I meet her for the first time here? Cause I thought the first time we would meet her is in a fight. That's what I thought. Oh, so we'll meet her right now then. Awesome. Let me see. Can I interact with these niggas?
You should take center stage for the...
Hear that?
At last.
Okay, never mind. Y'all niggas ain't got nothing worth talking about. I'm going to assume these water things will push me into the air. I was wrong in my assumption. No, you meet her after the boss fight. Okay. So that means I will meet her right now. Basically, right? Oh snap, ooh, she bad. So she just chilling on the water and nobody seeing her. At least she got shoes on, unlike so what we know. Ayaka.
Next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid.
Bro, how's it off the rip? Our first interaction, seeing eye to eye, she immediately starts quaking her boots. You are... Never mind. My divine, blessed, holy maiden heart cannot fall for a mortal such as yourself. I am not a sinner. Face ass. Like, bro, what? At least she's walking on water. Well, okay, now she's walking on air now.
I'm here for the carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Did her body get bigger in the boss fight then? Because the way her body is depicted in the boss fight, from the screenshots I've seen, it looked like her body got bigger. Did did her body get bigger in the boss fight? Cause she looks pretty petite in size. I don't see her like, you know, flexing any type of panty shot stuff going on in this body build she got right here. Yes, Tiki. Oh wait, yes. Hold on a minute. There you are. You are getting it right.
I love hearing the laughter and cheers of the crowd, no matter the
She looks
occasion.
really good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Kind
Ooh, you know what?
stranger,
Now that I'm looking at her,
could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
you know what? Now that I'm looking at her character design. Wait, did we just have a resonance relation just now? Oh my goodness. Her tacit mark is acting up. You touched me. I'm about to get pregnant. Oh my goodness. Ooh, hold up. Oh my goodness. Ooh, hold up. I gotta breathe. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Gotta collect myself. Oh. Whew. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm dying. Oh, so what's up, Julian? I was laughing because I just made a joke. Wait, Rover, we can't touch our hands. What if we get pregnant? Look, that's exactly how she's acting.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
You're telling me Carlotta couldn't see her from the corner of her eye? Are you serious?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at her character design, I can see... Yeah, I can totally see them slapping on a thong on her. I can totally see it. Even though I'm not saying I can like visually see the thong, but I can totally see them slapping it on her, especially with her like outfit looking the way it is. You wouldn't even suspect that she's wearing a thong until like the boss fight, and then be like, oh wow, she's actually wearing one.
Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might
Like,
stand
bro,
on stage.
you see all these leg shots they were doing just now? Those leg shots were crazy.
Are you all right?
Let the screen drag on for any
Some
little
family
longer, it would have been
members
crazy.
mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell. See who? Are you truly all right?
I got read for the first time in the story on HSR.
I'll make a note of it.
Oh, really? Is it because of the boss?
Here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
There are still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her.
Oh, hold up. I need to say this. I kind of got spoiled by the HSR, the next boss fight. That's probably going to happen in version 3.3. No, not probably. It will happen. I kind of got spoiled. Not kind of. I did get spoiled. Unless Aquila, I'm pretty sure Aquila. Is Aquila the boss that we fight in the current 3.2 Star Rail story? I'm sure it's not, right? That has to be 3.3. If it's in 3.2, I got spoiled by it because I saw someone post a YouTube short of them fighting the boss. I got like a glimpse of it, not a lot of it, but I just got a glimpse of it to see what Aquila looks like, or Aquila looks like, and it kind of blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie. Rover, now that we are married, you are not allowed to speak to walls besides me and me alone. Got it?
If we find out anything, I'll contact you.
Oh my
We can
goodness.
discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
I will say this. This weird lighting thing they do where they put this white line shadow on. They put this white shadow line on the characters in certain cutscenes. It just looks weird. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is this not the end of Act 3? I feel like Act 3 feel like it's about to be a long act.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family's safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
There go Phoebe just chilling on the street.
I wish you a wonderful...
Oh, so I guess the carnival. Wait, did they say the carnival was like a week long thing? Okay, that's the stream over. GG, have a good night. That depends though if I'm going to end the stream right now though. Because, like, am I close to the end of Act 3? Because I'm pretty sure Act 3 should have ended already, right? Unless what I'm about to go do right now is the end of Act 3. Someone tell me right now. I need to know. I'm a big stepper. That leg stomp is so hot, I swear. She can stomp my neck out if she wanted to. Anyway. That whole... Oh wow, the spiral in the air has changed. It was not like that last time. Almost. Only lost because the boss was still doing damage to me. With shields on, so I needed to use a healer. Oh, I see. Yeah, but that whole spiral in the air, it done finally changed. Because this was not how it looked like before. I mean, I have reached climax. Also, just looking up spicy art of characters kind of ruins, what kind of spoils stuff for me too, as I'm sitting here thinking about it. Oh, that's a nice detail. The freaking confetti on the ground, it moves as you walk around it. Or certain confetti pieces move when you walk and they change position. Now that's neat. You need to group up for the information that Color has for you. Okay, so after I group up for the thing that Carlotta has for us, right? After that, that should be the end of the quest, right? Also, what is this TV screen? I didn't even know these niggas had TVs. I'm shocked. These niggas got full-blown TVs. Oh, we're going all the way over there? Tonight I need to get a full night's sleep because for the past 2 nights I've had horrible sleep. I have not gone to the past 2 nights. I've slept from 4:30 to 7:50 for 2 days straight, and it's effed my sleep schedule up so bad. I don't know who the people on the boss is because I'm still doing it, but too bad you got spoiled who the final boss is.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud!
Yeah, it's a shame,
friends.
but it is what it is.
To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate!
That nigga
A
is
name
drunk.
that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth.
This nigga is about to fall on his ass. You look like a clown, bro.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
This nigga is cheesing. Yo!
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh. And after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest.
Bro, she was blushing as she looked towards the rover. I saw that. Collecting wives is this game's forever name.
Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
What the heck is Roshia drinking? Yo, are all these niggas buzzed out of their mind right now?
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
Rover, why would you sit in a position where you're looking dead in direction?
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
Also, what the freak is Roshia drinking? I'm going to suspect that is actual alcohol and that's not orange juice. What? Fruit punch. I'm going to suspect it's not fruit punch. It looks like alcohol to me.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Nigga.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far.
Oh, okay. We're going to discuss information. It looked like you were trying to do something
During
else.
the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her.
Really? She made up that name on the spot.
In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartathea.
Ooh, okay. I get a spoiler all the time. Not because I watched the live stream, but I forgot who the boss is or what they do. Bro, within recent time, I have not been watching the Star Rail live streams in depth. I really haven't. Which is kind of is an L on my part, which is probably the reason why I don't ever know what the next boss is gonna look like. And I only know via like spoilers. People pop up when they're like leaking the new character's gameplay and new boss against the said gameplay.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
Wait, she martyred herself 20 years ago? Bro, so this whole incident is so recent. I swear, this thing is like 30 years old type recent. So this confirmed it for me. Rinascita's whole thing with the freaking Order, their Sentinel, their Holy Maiden stuff. This is 30 or 40 years worth of time when all that crap happened. Not 50, not even 100.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Rinascita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him.
AKA, when she mean by it took a lot, meaning she got on her knees and sucked his meat. And that's what that means. My wife betrayed me for information for the squad. I don't feel conflicted. I don't know how I should feel. Should I feel disrespected that she put her lips on another man's meat? Or should I be happy that she got the information? I spent $80 for this woman. Tell me, how shall I feel right now?
As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths. It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Rinascita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Nah, we about to work with the opposition known as Jello Mafia. I cannot respect this decision. It's gonna make me cheat. Who knows? I might swipe the card tomorrow for Woo and get my hands on her before it's too late. Nah, I'm pretty sure it was Zandy doing. Nah, actually, you know what? I do see Zandy being the type to suck meat to get information. You know what? You're right. She'd be more than willing to suck meat, though. She'd probably ride the horse. Let's be honest.
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Sucking meat. That nigga over there bugging. Is he walking over here?
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest.
That nigga bold.
The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
My phone is about to die.
Please
Oh my god.
follow to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Damn, this quest ain't never gonna end. Now what? It's already about to be 2 o'clock. Well, the quest is about, and I'm going to call it here and head to bed. GG, have a, everyone, don't do anything I will do. Alright, man, good night. I'm thinking about ending the stream right now. But this is the last part of the stream, or past part of the story. Cause talk to the one. I might as well just go ahead and freaking get this done with now, just to end chapter 3.
Gently does it?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I put this bold claim in my video. If the wing ray was the only new gliding gadget thing in Rinascita, without a shower doubt, I think that would have been fine. I got captures by accident in HSR because I lost 50-50, so I did one more temple, forgot to change the banner to who again. Oh snap. Oh. Well, the same can't be said about our homeboy Red Thunder King. Unfortunately, he lost the 50-50 again. He's been catching mad L's with pulling for characters. I swear he has, and it's extremely sad to see. Ooh, hold up. Let me see if I can change this team setup. Damn, Clarissa looks like a bit of a big girl.
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation.
We'll see about that.
I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait.
I'm pretty sure Sunday came out before Rinascita dropped. Pretty sure. This nigga's design looks way too close to Sunday. In terms of coloring and everything. Not just him, but like anyone else who's a part of this order in this region. Their character designs are like, or color palettes are like way too close to Sunday's. Granted, it's their own, you know, characters and stuff. But it's like way too close to me.
Please accept my
like the
respect for you.
The halo is like so blatantly close.
You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city. All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. To return to this divinely blessed land.
BS, nigga.
I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words. You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery.
He's clipping through his own character design.
If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns. Fleur-de-Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide.
So she's sort of like Jinchi in a way, right? Because Jinchi was going to do something similar.
Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
Give me a second, I gotta fix this mic. Okay, that should be good.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Jin Shi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The Dark Tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day.
Oh yeah? What did you witness?
Fleur de Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true Maiden has yet to reveal herself. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian.
Oh snap, nigga.
Fleur de Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur de Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Mad interesting. Mad interesting. Is that all he gonna tell, nigga?
In the presence of the just divinity, feel free to express your doubts. I shall speak without reservation. I swear by the great Sentinel Imperator, there will be no deceit.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad I can ask these questions.
We must create a land that aligns with the Sentinel's vision. We must purge this land of individuals who stray from the righteous path to ensure that our collective will remains unified and pure. However, we honor the deeds of Napoli II, the founding Primus, and offer those who have strayed a chance for atonement. The pilgrim's sail follows Napoli's path. He too once endured this arduous journey, yet emerged victorious, earning an audience with the Sentinel. The trials are not mere sufferings, but steps toward redemption. The penitent who confront the trials with sincerity will be allowed to return to the Divine's embrace.
Bro, why didn't it just let me go through all the other questions?
In the presence, I swear by the great Sentinel, unity is our shield, bound by the law of eternal continuity.
Okay.
Though we revel in the joy of the Carnival, we must also be vigilant. For division is a chronic disease plaguing this city. The growing indulgence among our citizens has already invited divine punishment. We, as stewards of divine will, must guide the people, erecting barriers of reason against the floods of passion. This is the only way to withstand the ever-changing tides.
You know what's interesting? This kind of feels like Fontaine a little bit with this Archon quest. Because Fontaine was like, oh, they were destined to drown in the flood, be wiped out by the flood.
In the present, I swear by the great we uphold the Sentinel's principles of justice. The gates to our divine land remain open to all who seek it. This is a city of inclusiveness, welcoming all visitors, including those who try to overstep their bounds.
Mm-hmm.
These charlatans misled our people with lies and flattery, diverting them from the divine will. But your timely intervention corrected their course, sparing them from a ruinous fate. Once again, I offer my sincerest gratitude.
I can only believe 50% of this nigga, of what he's saying out of his mouth. Genuinely, I can only take 50%.
In the present, I swear by
truth.
the great may the divinity bless you, and may you always walk the path of righteousness.
I swear this nigga feel like he's half lying to me. I swear to God.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian? Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this Carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles. revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty. So we
This
just need to see
nigga.
if that special resonator truly exists. Was the
I
Blessed
knew he was more
Maiden
than an
a
NPC.
resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so... Oh. A resonator capable of
You know, I
wielding
did have the thought
both
process that probably
powers.
she was the resonator for both. I did have that thought process. I just didn't bother saying it.
Cristoforo, if you don't want to, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find her interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition.
I can't believe he's actually a member of the Fraxitus. He has to be.
Amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace, this, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, resolutely overcome all obstacles they pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinascita, she has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, she will walk the path that destiny has laid before her. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
And we have finished Act 3.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Brent and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Pero is all stressed out because of me. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate herself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
Okay, awesome. Tenchi, if you're still watching this, tell me, what is this next act? The Maiden, the Defiler, and the Death Crier. Is this Act 4, or is this like the final act, by any chance? Cause this feels like this is the final Rinascita act. Homegirl was munching. Anyway. Anyway, if I don't get an answer for my question, that's fine. Because that was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, I appreciate any and everyone who is watching the stream to this point. Thank you so much. Appreciate your viewership. Hopefully you hit the like button. Help your boy out with these streams. You know, help him pass around through the YouTube algorithm, all that good daily stuff. I'll be back here later to stream again. This time I'm either going to stream Zillis or I'm streaming Genshin. So yeah, look out for that. And yeah, that's about it. Good night. Peace out. GG's. It's time for me to go sleep. Oh my god. I have now streamed for almost 3 hours. At least I did a good job. Alright. Good night. Bye.